Excellent. There it goes. Perfect. Okay, so um, again, welcome. I'm really glad you found me here. So many of you who have never seen before. It's wonderful that you made it here. Um, I'm Daniela. I work with guided meditations, what we're going to do today. And energy healing, I mainly use vortex healing, energy healing. Vortex healing, energy healing works with divine light, divine consciousness. It's a very beautiful energy for me. It's a very honest energy. I feel it can go very deep. Some of you might actually know vortex healing. We're going to work with that. Let me see. I'm going to guide you through the meditation as well. There's energy coming through my words. Today, we're going to work with, I called it the heart of the universe. Um, to me, I think everybody can kind of maybe connect with it a little bit differently. To me, that's really what is the heart of the universe? Yeah, what is that? Deep in ourselves, that energy, that source energy, that oneness energy, that awake energy, when we can find that, when we can find that center within us, that is the point where we also can connect to source, God, the universe, the divine, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And how can we find that? And um is it easy to connect with that? Do we do that all the time? Or are there distractions? Yeah. Life at the moment happens a lot. Yeah, so we tend to be distracted. But what can we do to get deeper into that? So we're going to look at it with vortex healing as well to see if we can clear out anything that limits us, anything that might block us from going deeper into that. Yeah. Um, it's a very, to me, it's a very beautiful connection. So see how that works for you. For the actual meditation, I like to have people sit upright if it's possible. What happens for you? The breath can flow easier, the energy can flow easier. Yeah. If that hurts your back, if that's too much for you, you can lie down. The energy will still work with you. If you can stay present with my words, that's great. You can go probably a little bit deeper that way. But if you end up somewhere out there in space and don't really hear my words anymore, that's fine. Yeah, the energy will work either way. Okay. So I think, unless there's questions, again, you can write me in the chat here. Let's just get started. And then afterwards we can see if somebody has a question, if there's some sharing that wants to happen. But I think for now, let's just go right into it. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. So to start, just find a comfortable place to sit if you can. And just take a moment to arriving in this moment, in your body, in the space where you're at. And while you're arriving, the energy is going to start slowly working with you, vortex healing, just strengthening, preparing, very gentle. Arriving in your body, noticing where you're at in this moment. Where's your body at, your physical body? Just becoming aware, not changing anything. And where are you at emotionally? Is there a lot going on right now, or are you rather calm, peaceful, just observing, noticing? And thoughts, are there any thoughts that keep coming up, that might be hanging out there in a kind of a loop? Just noticing, observing. Dropping into your body, dropping deeper, arriving. And then you can become aware that you're being supported from below by Earth. Earth is holding us, supporting us, always. And we all have a deep energetic connection into Earth, an anchor deep down into Earth. And we can receive energy, Earth energy, from down there. Yes, strength, grounding, safety. Supported, held by Earth. We're supported by the spirit world. Beautiful light beings. Angels, guides, personal helpers, our team, departed loved ones, humans, animals. dropping deeper, deeper into ourselves, knowing we're held, knowing we're supported. And then, especially today, I invite you to find your heart center. Heart center, center of the chest above the breast area. A place where we can deeply connect with ourselves and with others. And then see if you can go into your heart center, entering your heart center. Vortex healing is supporting us with this, with an awakening frequency. Dropping in deeper, a place that is safe, deep in the heart. There's a beautiful energy, a light deep in there. Connecting with that energy, our essence. Dropping into that energy. There's safety here, love, unconditional love. And then let's just connect for a moment, just to help ourselves a little bit. Way above us. While we're still in our heart, we stay deep in our heart, but while you're here, way above you, there's another beautiful energy, the light, divine energy, the source, God, the universe. It's really everywhere around us, in us, but let's just for a moment focus above. It makes it a bit easier for some of us. And feel how that beautiful light from above starts coming down towards us, down through the crown of the head, the throat, and all the way into the heart as well, and meets us there. And that energy keeps running and flowing from way above. Divine energy source, God, the universe, filling the heart, helping us to connect deep in there. And that energy has no limits. It keeps supporting us. It keeps connecting with us. It keeps filling us. And while that's happening, we can drop deeper into the heart space. Our own essence, love, and divinity in that same space. Right in there in the heart. We can drop into that deeper, into that divine energy in our heart, dropping, almost like merging with that. Might feel like an energy, maybe a light, maybe we just know. We go deeper, even deeper. It's almost like a portal, a doorway. If we drop into that energy, traveling deep in the heart through that energy, divine energy, completely letting go, surrendering into, dropping into that. dropping deeper. There's no time, there's no space, dropping deeper, dropping to a place where there was, there is nothing, and yet everything. No conditions, no limitations. Love, unconditional love. You can drop deeper and deeper, merging with that. And I'll leave you there for a little while, working with the energy to support you. And while you're here in this space, it might feel different for different people. Some of us might just feel that nothingness, that endlessness. For some of us, we might see colors, hear sounds. All of it is part of it. There's no right or wrong. Just allowing to drop deeper and deeper. And then while you're connecting with that energy, feel how that is connected to your heart, coming back to your heart, but still connected to that deep space. Keep in your heart center, connecting to that source energy, God, divinity, universe, filling your heart from that place. It's not separate, it is the same. And that can grow bigger, filling your heart space. Source, love, growing, filling your whole chest area. Starting to flood your whole body, your whole system, filling your arms, your hands, your torso, your legs, your feet. Still deeply connected to that deep space, filling our whole system, every cell, every part of our energy system, soaking that up, remembering, connecting, merging. And it's starting to move into any parts of us that have a hard time connecting, that might hold any conditioning or limitations. I'm starting to dissolve that. Growing stronger. The more moves, the more releases, the more wakes up, the more space can open. And the energy searches in our personality where there are blockages, in our consciousness where there are blockages. Energy is growing, growing bigger, radiating through a whole body, a whole being, radiating out beyond our physical body. Source energy, love, expanding the space around us, growing bigger. The more it's expanding out, the stronger it becomes within us. Expanding further and further. Now I invite you to think of a place in the world where that energy is needed badly right now, that unconditional love. And by intention, just ask for that to be sent there. The more we're sending out, the stronger it becomes within us. And then allow for that to continue if it needs to, if there's more that needs to be sent there. But just come back to yourself, come back to your heart. Just one more time. Feeling into your heart. What does that space feel like now? And then very slowly starting to come back into your whole body, your arms, your legs, slowly coming all the way back. We thank the earth for her support. We thank the spirit world for their support. And whenever you're ready, you can come all the way back here to the computer. Um, while you're coming back, oh, hold on, let me do this as well here. There. The energy that was supporting us most of the time was an awakening frequency. I didn't plan on that, but it does make sense because we're working with that oneness energy, with that source, divinity, universe. We worked in different areas in our system. Yeah, we worked on the consciousness, awakening parts in the consciousness, in the personality. Um, it's something that I feel is very important these days, and you might feel the same way, that connecting with that part of ourselves, and sending that into the world, it's so needed right now. Yeah, I feel. So I thought that was very beautiful what happened there. I did change the settings, so you can unmute yourself if you like, or you can write in the chat to everybody. You can turn on your camera if you want to. Let me just turn off the recording.